So, it's Friday night, it's about 10:30, and I was out here until midnight last night, so it's been a hot minute. We need to catch up. So, the past week I've actually been out here most nights, and I've just been cracking on. They say it's the last 10% that takes 90% of the time. I'm dragging my heels full stop, so anyway. But no, it's all the niggly little crappy bits that have been taking the time. So I think I need a bit of a whistle-stop tour of what I've actually done. So this is the octopus for the brakehead bulk lines, inside lines, under bonnet lines. Also need to make up one hard pipe, but all of them are here. This is pretty much ready to actually put in and seal up in the bulkhead. Come down onto the floor. We have pedal box out of the car for a minute because I've been sticking a connector onto the sensors for the clutch and the brakes so that I can flat shift throttle if I ever get to that stage, and also for the brake lights. So that's out the car for the moment. Give me a bit more space. Inside the car, can anyone tell me if this wiring actually is starting to look any better? The driver's side is actually looking a bit tidier. I'm starting to get the routing in. This is what's taking the frigging time, is working out what wire goes around what wire. This is the side that's always looked a mess. However, down in this bottom corner, it's going to improve because I can simply fit the trim and go like this. There we go. So you can see, fitting the trims and where the dash is going to go on, it's all going to be hidden. So it's trying to get it as factory finish as I can. Another thing I've been trying to sort is a nice bit of wiring. This is for ABS sensor. The power steering needs... It doesn't need. You can get the variable switches for the power steering. So the original power steering, Corsa steering, it runs off ABS signal. So the faster you go, the less assistance the power steering gives you. And you can get on eBay, I actually purchased one, a variable switch. So you can set it to where you want it, but then it means that it's constant the whole time. So rather than fanning about adjusting it while I'm driving or parking, I can't be asked with that. So simple enough, get a drive shaft with ABS ring, a bracket, the relay and ABS wiring from a donor vehicle, and a few wires, and it's wired up. It will send the signal to the same signal that the steering column expected to see, so it will work as it used to. So I can't see any loss from that. I just see a huge gain, and it's something that will be done proper, and that will put my mind at peace. It's stupid, but it's the little details that I want to do while it's like this rather than skip it. And yeah, anyway, still, whistle stop tour. So under bonnet, this is looking a little different to what it did before. So again, whistle stop. OBP catch tank mounted, AN line there, or AN connector, AN line there. Reason the cam cover's off is to block off the original breathers and add a AN breather on, so it's literally going to be one of the smallest AN lines in history, but it's going to serve a purpose. So yeah, that's another thing almost done. Little bit of paint touched up around the servo before sealing that in. It was just paint that had peeled off, not rusty or anything, so just needed a little bit there. What else? ABS sensor wiring, I was saying about that. So wire that up, I'd need to make the hole a bit bigger, but that will route round there and go in one of the holes up the back. Alternator starter wiring. I've been trying to wrap my head around how to do this, and in the end, it used to be there was the clutch pipe that came down from there along and into the gearbox. Let's repurpose that hole. It actually fits quite nicely, and the gearbox mounts are currently unmounted, so I can rock the engine and that barely moves there, so I can't see that chafing. I don't have a concern. Fuel hose. I've actually been drilling some of the mounts underneath, and the fuel hose will be coming up here, and onto the rail. Something that needs to be sorted. I hate mounting the PTFE AN line connectors. I can't get the hang of them. I'm cocking up more than I'm trying. But yeah, the wiring is, I need to play with the routing a bit on that. Clutch pipe, I've worked out that's going to go there, so I need to make the pipe up that runs along the chassis rail through there, and repurposing a connector I've already got there, so that'll be all right. Another thing is reverse wire and exterior temp sensor wiring. Repurposing another wire that needs to come back this way, down here and into here. That'll work. Exhaust manifold, I've unbolted that because I've actually brought the exhaust wrap home from where I was storing it, so I need to remove that, rewrap that, actually make it look half decent. It's darker wrap, it will look nice. So it's safe to say that is pretty much a whistle stop tour of what's been going on. It sounds quite hectic, and I've even forgot something. Let's have a look. Inlet manifold, I can't remember in my last video if I posted this or not. I posted pictures on Instagram. Fuel rail brackets, done, finished. Fuel rails mounted, and this is where it's going to go down there. So again, another little thing, but the throttle bracket is about a centimetre off kilter, so now I need to alter that slightly as well to bring that all into line. So it's never ending. So I feel like I'm actually getting somewhere. It's the little bitty shitty jobs, but I'm slowly ticking them off the list. I've spent a lot of hours this past week in here, and I do feel like I'm getting somewhere. There's a car show this weekend, Father's Day. I won't be going. There was the offer, and someone even offered to the body shop actually. They're going, and they offered to transport it on a transporter, but even that, I can't do it. It's not going to be show condition, but actually feels not far off from being drivable again. It's like I've got many pots going on at the same time, which are all, going to be like cooking a meal, all going to come together at the same time, I feel. Other news though, Hell hoses. I've actually got a couple of their AN connectors, and that was the AN hose for the breather was from Hell. Some idiot ordered 2 interior brake hoses. It was the rear hose and the clutch hose with AN4 connectors instead of AN3 connectors. Custom lines, can't be sent back, 70 quid down the pan. So contacted Hell and asked if they were any way they can help, as money is getting tighter and tighter. Bless them, they found a promo code and ordered there and then online with the discount. Not just given to me, but it was a promo code that already existed, so they helped me out. It was a discount that I wasn't going to have unless I called them. So ordered that, and the AN connectors turned up, the AN hose turned up. I actually got some vice jaws as well to try and help me make hose, because I'm shit at it. The custom brake hoses didn't turn up. I'd reordered them in different connectors, and one of them actually needed to be 10 centimetres longer as well. I'd cocked that up as well, so that those hoses didn't turn up in the delivery. So I've tried contacting them today. Sent me an email, no joy, and I think their offices closed early on Friday because there was no one there after 4 o'clock. So nothing there. I get the feeling it's just one of those things that's just been left out of a box. I'm not trying to throw them under a bus. They were very helpful. So I get the feeling it's just going to be a clerical error, get it sorted, and they'll be on their way to me. I have no doubt of that, so... A bit of me rabbiting, but a bit of C in the car as well. So, it's progress. I'm happy. I'm liking this direction it's fitting in. I've even looked down and forgotten something. Subframe's back on the car as well. I needed that out of the way, and Now I can play with it under the car if need be. I'm fucking tired. You don't want to see me yawning. Let's shut this thing down. Thank you for looking as always. I really do appreciate it. I really hope that it's feeling positive for you as it is for me. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please like, please comment. Say if you think there's anything actually different with the interior wiring, or if it still looks as shabby and crappy as it did. Hopefully you agree with me, there's a little bit of progress. But yeah, here's to what's going to come in the next weeks, months, and hopefully before I know it, it will be heading off to Emerald for its mapping session. I am really friggin' hopeful. They're excited because I can see that light at the end is getting brighter. Anyway, take care, and I will see you all soon. Enjoy the weekend.